Okay, let me get these cards out, and I want to look at, I'm feeling led to look at what is going on with the extraterrestrials today. Brothers and sisters here, what is going on today? Something, I'm feeling there's something to be said. So let me, if I can get these out. Come out, cards. Okay, there they are. And last but not least, okay, so let's get over here where I can give them all a good ruffle shuffle, and we'll just see what the message is. What do they have to tell us today? What's my hair doing? Boing! She got a spring in there. Looks like my head is spring-loaded this morning. I don't know. Crazy stuff. So give these a ruffle shuffle. Okay, sit those over here. Just give these a good ruffle shuffle. And we'll see what the main thing is today. What do they have to tell us? What are they sharing with us? Are these Esasani coming through? Or some of my home people? Okay, let's see. Above it, the mirror gate. A mirror gate, and what's under it, not now. The mirror gate, not now. That's interesting. Mirror gate, not now. We'll keep going to see and figure this out. Okay, give these a ruffle shuffle. So the mirror gate, when I'm looking at the image here, it's the light. And the light is going over, but you see where it's going over to. Now, this is hard to see on here, but there's a dark image here. No light coming, okay? So the mirror gate is negating what this is what it's looking like, okay? So the not now is the mirror gate, the light that's coming in. The darkness cannot comprehend it, is what it's feeling like. That dark, that light is putting that out, but that dark is just standing there and it has no light. So the mirror gate, the not now, means that that light is coming forward. And that darkness is just sitting there and in shadow, okay? It's just shadow, okay? So let's see, the foundation is giving birth. And underneath of it, giving birth, we're looking at the vicious cycle, okay? So we've had the vicious cycle, but we're now giving birth. So, not now of the giving birth to a vicious cycle. It's not going to happen. They're going to try, okay? Now, this could have something to do with the false flag, alien stuff that they're going to try to pull to promote fear. I've noticed that so many of the alien things that you see movies are about invasions, alien invasions. And predominantly what you're seeing out there is fear-enhancing modes. So let's see what else it has to say. It's a fantasy world. By invitation only. And making bank. Underneath of it all, the double life. Okay, the double life. So let's get our cards of clarification here. The fantasy world is the harvest. The harvest. What they're trying to create is this fantasy world. The invitation only, yeah, the manipulation. The change. Making bank. Okay, where things are moving to. Okay, the making bank, the swords, the mental realm. Their mental realm where they're at is about making money. Invitation only to have this change. The fantasy world that they're putting out there when it comes to the harvest. Underneath of it all, the double life of strength that they've used. Okay? That they've used. And wanting to give birth to the vicious cycle, which they've done for so long. Okay, they've lived this double life. Again, they want to try to put out a fantasy world, harvest, the invitation only for the manipulation they're trying to do. It's for them, the dark side, this dark, the shadow government, if you will, making bank on manipulating mentality. Their strength has been the double life, wearing these masks, but the mirror gate is saying not now when it comes to giving birth to another vicious cycle. It's not going to happen. They're trying their best again, and this is this false flag thing that they're trying to put out there, this fantasy world they're creating of a harvest, trying to manipulate this with the invitation, making bank that they can use this to manipulate minds into giving birth to another vicious cycle, strengthening their double life, their masks of trying to create fear and drama. But the mirror gate, the light is coming out and is saying, not now, not now, okay? Oh, dark one, not now. So what I'm feeling coming in is that time has ended. Your time is done. You may try your best to fulfill this vicious cycle and create yet another cycle of fear mode, but not now. You have reached your end point. Try all that you will. Try, and try yet again. But this is not going to take place, for we have entered the realm of light. And more light is coming in. More and more energy is coming in. And as more energy comes in, the dark side is going to be imploding in its own juices, if you will. All the things that they have perpetrated upon the planet are going to just falter, and this energy is going to come back onto them, and they have nowhere to go with this. So they may try to create a false invasion and create fear mode, fear mongering, and for some it will work. It may take root in some of the lower vibration people, but those that are going to the higher elements, higher vibrations, higher awareness, it is not going to affect it all, for we know their plan, we know their modalities, we understand and their shadow movements of what they have done for so long, and we are not buying into it any longer, my brothers and sisters of light. We continue to push, we continue to go forward, and we just wanted to come in and say their time is ending. Now they are going to do what they can to again sow more discord as we go through, and again we're seeing more volcanoes erupting, more earthquakes taking place, more chaos happening on the earth plane within itself with Gaia, for she is shaking off this old to bring in the new as well. And so do not mistake what's happening with that to be something of dark elements that they are able to control. For they will try to say that they can control they can control the weather, they can control these things, and again try to create fear wherever they may go. But this is not the reality of what is taking place. The reality is Gaia is shaking off the old as well, getting rid of this, opening up these doors, and again moving into a higher elevated happening. And as Gaia moves into this elevated happening as well, the darker elements are being shaken off. And so that's what you see happening when it comes to the weather and the dynamics and all these other things working together as we move forwards, my brothers and sisters of light. Therefore, we continue to come to give these messages of inspiration so you understand what's going on, so you are not pulled into this maelstrom that is taking place of the dark side as they are losing their power. This is their last hurrah. This is their last hurrah, and they are shaking in their boots, for their time is short. And we are past that revelation point of light coming in. We have already passed that transit, and more is going to come in, and these changes are going to take place. So again, my brothers and sisters, keep giving more light, more love, more compassion, more empathy. Raise your awareness rather than looking at retribution and wanting to see pain inflicted on others. Again, pray for them to come to their senses and to arise to something better, to be able to open their eyes, to get the scales from their eyes of the dark forces so that they may see light and they may move forward in their own progression. Now, many of them, again, are caught in this illusion and this dark side that they have gotten themselves boxed into, and they will remain there for some time, and that is their choice, and they may do that for the time, but it comes with its own consequences, and they will be learning in a different dynamic. But you, my brothers and sisters, going into this fifth density of awareness, all of these things, just let them fall off your back like water off a duck's back, if you will, and continue to move forward into even greater light, greater awareness, greater understanding, and come into that peace that passes understanding. That peace is there. It is at the center of your being if you allow the other things to be let go of as if they were non-function, as if they have never been again. So move into your light, move into your power, and the power that you have is that of compassion, love, empathy, etc. That knowing of that divine is, that spark of divine is, which is within you and gives you all light, consciousness, awareness, etc. It is your power. You are that light. You are one of the facets in this divine beingness that comes out through the universe into ever more expansion. You are part of this galactic undertaking, my brothers and sisters of light. So again, do not allow yourselves to be repressed by these darker elements. Stand out there, let your light shine, be where you are, be in your happiness, be in your fullness, and again, let the dark have whatever it's going to have. Let it progress into its own reality, if you will. There are many different timelines. You may again enter a timeline of peace. that passes understanding. You may enter where the lion lays down with the lamb. That is coming. It's not today, but it is coming, my brothers and sisters. So choose those higher timelines and let those, if they want to destroy the world, let them go into that timeline and into that darkness if that's the place they wish to be. But we are saying to you, my brothers and sisters of light, come on board and continue to move forward in your own progression, in your own life's ways, and continue to move forward. And we will give you all that we can give you in a way to, again, aid in your transformation. For we see that the majority of your planet want to move into this peace element and are tired of the wars and tired of the discrimination and tired of being repressed. Therefore, we come to you and say, be the light that you wish to see. Continue in that element, and it will be, again, be able to come into alignment into the energy fields of this planet and into a more concrete reality for you the more that you move into this quantum mindset of what your expression is. Okay, so again, not now. The timing. The light is coming. And I wish you could see, that you could see sort of that darker thing, but it's just not picking up well on my monitor. But there is a dark one there and it has no power. The light is extinguished, okay? So here we have the mirror gate bringing in this light. And not now when it comes to them giving birth to another vicious cycle, which they want to do. They want to bring in a false flag element, okay, to try to create more fear and destruction. They have lived the strength of a double life, a mask that they have put out for so long, so many of them, of the dark side. They are in a fantasy world when it comes to the harvest, okay? And the invitation only when it comes to this manipulation, the manipulation by the dark side. They want to make it seem like it's such an exclusive thing to be invited to, okay? The dark side, but it's vicious in nature, and they've always made bank on the fact that they could railroad people's mentality to go along with them so that they could profit off of it, okay? But in this case, they are not going to profit off of it. And they may do their best, continue to put out these alien movies of, you know, alien invasions and try to create fear. But people are not buying it. Of course, there's going to be a few that are going to continue down that road and buy that fear. And that's fine. They have their own path, their own way. They can walk that if they want. But the rest of us are not playing that. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.